Hello everyone and welcome back to Moonmothgoddess Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my main tarot channel here on YouTube. For those of you that are new, welcome. I'd also encourage you to check out my second tarot channel, Neptune's Child Tarot, where I do have additional content posted that is more self-focused. I have past lives, healing, career and finance, ancestors, spirit guides, your spiritual path journey, spiritual gifts, blessings, self-love readings, everything that is non-love related and more so focused on yourself. So you may want to check out that channel as well, Neptune's Child Tarot. Those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box of every single video that I upload. I always try to list the names of the tarot and oracle decks. I'm pretty good about it. For you guys that like to purchase the decks that I use for yourself, most of the time I'm purchasing off of Amazon or Etsy anyway, but I will put the links or the names of them down below. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing, what are we doing today? We are doing what is next in love for you. Okay, so this is going to be for those of you that are single, looking for love, to see what is happening next for you in your love life. Especially if you're someone who's actively dating, looking, open to love. We'll see what is coming towards you. So we have 3 piles today. Pile number 1 is the Sirius Tarot. Okay, Sirius, not serious like Serious, Sirius like Sirius, Sirius. Okay, so Sirius Tarot. And then we have this Howlite crystal for pile number 1. Okay. Pile number 2, you are the, and if I can remember, I believe this is the Moon Magic Tarot. And that is with this Prehnite crystal, which is like a super light green color, very light green. So Prehnite for pile number 2. And then pile number 3, Wild Moon, I believe, Wild Moon Tarot. And that is going to be with this little orange calcite crystal. Okay, little heart for pile number 3. So what is next in love for you? We're going to see whatever it is that comes through. So pile 1, Sirius Tarot and the Howlite. Pile 2, the Moon Magic Tarot and the Prehnite. And then pile number 3 with the Wild Moon Tarot and the orange calcite heart. Timestamps will be down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonate with the Sirius Tarot and the little Howlite crystal, this is going to be a reading today. So we're finding out what is next in love for you. So let's see what comes through. We're going to pull the tarot, and then we will add on some oracle messages. Like I said, this is for you that are open, active, dating, looking, putting in some type of effort or creating space or balance in your life to welcome in love. I will tell you guys, sometimes I do private readings for clients and they're asking what is next in love for them, but they never go out. They don't do anything, or they work like, 20 hours a day and there's no time for love. So you have to make sure, right, that you create space. You're, open to it. And we'll see, pile 1. What is next in love for pile number 1, the singles spirit? What is next in love for pile number 1 for my singles and pile number 1? Okay, so we have the 2 of Swords that we're starting off with. Okay, so we have Temperance in reverse that's coming out. What do we have here? The 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, pile 1, what is going on? What is going on for pile 1? What is next in love? We have the Magician. Okay, so what I will say is kind of happening here is like, this looks like pile number one is working on manifesting love. However, with the Seven of Cups energy in reverse, I feel like you guys kind of feel like I'm manifesting, I'm open, but there isn't anybody with the Seven of Cups in reverse. There's like nothing out there. So with the Temperance energy in reverse, it could be that you are losing your patience for sure. Losing your patience. It may be kind of something that is, however, throwing you out of alignment or out of balance. Or you may be finding yourself in kind of like situations where people are confused about what they want. And that could be leaving you confused. Like, I'm manifesting here. Why isn't anything happening? Okay. So we'll see what else. What is next in love for pile number one? We have the Hangman. Okay. So the Hangman is basically in this place where maybe you feel, especially if you're actively doing your thing, going out, going on the dates, meeting people, connecting with people, you know, asking people out or whatever it is that you do for your dating. But the Hangman is about, you know, maybe feeling like things are a little stagnant right now. Things are not really progressing or moving forward. You might feel like nothing's happening. No one's out there. I'm not finding anybody that's really in alignment with me, or people who are not really, you know, aligned with wanting, let's just say, the same thing as you. So that can also be leaving you in a place where you're feeling a little bit confused, frustrated. I feel like some of you may even be at that place where you're like, I just want to give up. I guess I'm going to be single forever type of energy. And I know I've been there where I was like, forget this. I don't want to do this anymore. Let's see. What is next in love for pile number one? We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, definitely with the Five of Pentacles, this is this feeling of despair. It's a feeling of lack, of emptiness or void, or feeling that our needs are not being met, or we're not finding someone. We could even be in a space where we are doubting that love is even ever going to happen for us. And so that may be here with the Hangman, where you just kind of, you know, maybe have even taken a step back, a pause to say, what am I doing wrong? You know, like, why am I not finding the right people? And, you know, some of you could even be still healing from things such as abandonment, being ghosted, things of that nature, where it just kind of puts like this whole vibe where you just feel like, why isn't it happening? You know, with the Five of Pentacles energy here. Because the Five of Pentacles is an energy of lack, though, you want to make sure that you are working towards trying to change this type of mentality, because it is a scarcity mindset, right? Kind of feeling that because I don't have love, I don't feel happy, or I don't feel complete. I feel an emptiness. I feel a void. You know, like I said, some of you may be feeling super frustrated because you feel like you're dating and you're, like I said, you're going out and meeting or even connecting, or maybe for some of you, not at all, you know? So it's just holding on to this energy here of scarcity, of lack. That would be something that you would need to work on, you know, changing that. It's more about you finding happiness and fulfillment within inside of yourself to shift out of this energy, because this type of same energy is something that also affects us with their career and finances, or anything else in our life where we may be stuck in a poverty mindset. And that's kind of what this is, but with love. Okay. So this is a whole vibration by itself, you know? So if we're stuck in this kind of mentality or this vibration, you know, the universe responds to our energy. So if we're going out with the energy of lack and scarcity, we are, you know, attracting potentially those types of situations in our life, people in our life that may be emotionally unavailable, people who have maybe even fear of intimacy, fear of, falling in love, or just people who could be avoidant. So you want to make sure that you also check your own energy, right? Where you're at. And with that Temperance energy in reverse, that to me is something is out of alignment. Something's out of balance here. Okay. So if we're working towards and manifesting with this energy, right, you might find yourself in a place where you notice it happening over and over again. You're getting ghosted, or you're getting, people who are not looking for commitment, right? Because they may also be in this energy here too. Okay. So let's see what else is happening here. What is next in love for pile number 1? We have, yeah, look at that. Knight of Wands. We don't want a Knight of Wands. We don't want a Knight of Wands here. And let's see. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Pile 1 says no thanks. Knight of Wands and the Devil. Not a good combination. Okay, so quite honestly, this looks like you could be connecting with a person or people that are all about the intimacy, all about the lust, all about the non-committal, fear of commitment type of energy. Okay. Let's see what else. Some of you could even be currently, right, in that situation with someone like this. And this would be more flighty energy from someone. This would be your person with the Knight of Wands energy who comes in like, I don't even know what you want to say with that. I have to try to keep it clean for YouTube. But very intense, very magnetic, very passionate energy. And then it just fizzles out. And then it just kind of like goes away, right? The person could just disappear. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that for you, pile 1. So yeah, that makes me feel like you could, like I said, some of you could currently be dealing with this situation with the person. And that, right, something that's out of balance. We've got the Temperance card in reverse. Something that's not progressing with the Hangman energy here. Some of you could be dealing with being ghosted by a person like this, which is also leaving you stuck at a place of indecision. Do I hold on? Do I wait? Do I move on from this? Okay. Let's see what else. What is next in love? The Knight of Wands is out of the archetype of the tarot cards. The Knight of Wands would be more of your player energy. This is very intense, passionate. I mean, fun, right? A good time, but short-lived, right? Something where a person is not with the intention of, I want something serious. That is why we don't want to be in this energy, because this is what we're attracting, right? And this hurts our feelings. This makes us feel bad. This makes us feel confused and stuck. And it's not a fun thing to go through. Okay, so what else? What is next in love? Ace of Pentacles. And we have 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So I will say, some of you, if you do, I will say, if you're actively dating and you do have someone like this, come forward. Knight of Wands, Devil energy here. Throw them back. Throw them back. Because I feel like with the 10 of Wands energy here, in reverse though, 10 of Wands in reverse, I'm feeling one message here. So I'm looking at this, looks like this ring of fire here. And the 10 of Wands is about something that feels heavy, a burden, like stressful, challenging. I'm feeling for some of you, there's a need for you to protect or release anything, you know, that you're holding on to, you know? Like I said, this won't be for all of you, but some of you, yeah, I'm just kind of getting this energy here where you could be dealing or, you know, with what's next for you. You could be attracting or attracted to, right? Someone in your life that may not necessarily go in the direction you had hoped. And some of you I'm feeling here too, especially if you're single, been single for a while, this devil energy can also be your own fears, your own limitations, you holding yourself back, you know? And that could be a need for you to release things that you're holding on to. There's could even be a need for healing with temperance, right? Because temperance is also healing and transmutation of energy, and you being the alchemist and transmuting this energy of the past for some of you with that Five of Pentacles abandonment. And with the Ace of Pentacles, you know, here I'm seeing how this is coming in right underneath the Magician. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning. You know, it's an opportunity for a new beginning. But some of you, yes, that if you do actually have someone coming towards you with this Knight of Wands energy, the Devil energy, I would say be discerning. Take your time. Make sure, you know, you're looking at what a person's true intentions are before you get yourself super emotionally invested. You know, I'm not saying you need to be paranoid and just like, you know, guarding yourself to the extreme, but just be discerning and take your time. I feel like at most, this could be someone new that you meet, could turn into maybe friendship. This to me looks very not very commitment type of energy. This could be someone who likes to date other people. A situation you could find yourself in where something is just not really progressing in the way that you want it to. And I feel like more or less with the Ten of Wands energy here in reverse, that this could be something that some of you decide, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want this, right? This makes me feel like somebody who's maybe not really in alignment with you. Okay, especially if you're someone who's dating to look for your spouse, your partner, you know, for others of you where you don't really have any prospects at all, of any Knight of Wands types of people coming towards you, then I would say more or less this could be about you shifting away from a stuck energy of seeing that there's no options, there's no opportunities out there, and that Hangman could be your own change or shift in perspective that you have away from this Five of Pentacles energy where you break free. I feel like also shifting away from and releasing these energies here with the Ten of Wands in reverse, where you're releasing any types of fears, insecurities, doubts, that you might have yourself, right? And to me, the Knight of Wands is about you kind of bringing your own spark back, like your passion and your fire within you to say, you know what, I am going to change the way that I'm thinking, right? Looking from a place of there's no one out there for me and I'm going to be single forever into feeling excited, you know? Maybe changing things up. You know, sometimes you can get super frustrated because you're trying to date online and you're just like, okay, I keep doing this over and over again. It's not working. I keep meeting the wrong people. So let me try to meet someone organically or meet someone in a very different way. You know, going out with friends, networking with people, right? Try something different. So maybe some of you are having some type of change or shift of perspective and maybe releasing things, you know, unpacking some things that we don't want to bring with you anymore from your past and breaking free from those fears and deciding that you're going to create a new beginning, you know, for yourself where you are changing away from some of this type of energy here. Okay? So I'm seeing Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy here. Capricorn. We've also got some Taurus energy, Libra, Scorpio, right? Sagittarius. Okay. So let's pull some Oracle and see what else is going on. Let's actually start with this one first. Okay, so what is next in love for pile number 1? You know, and if you're someone who's like, and I don't know many people like this, but if you're someone who, you know, is up for having a good time, you know, with something that is temporary, you know, then this could be something that you just have fun with, you know. But if you're somebody who does get emotionally attached very quickly, then it may not be such a good thing, you know. And that may be where you're just needing to, like, this is a hard pass, universe. I don't want this. Okay, so let's see what else. What is next in love for pile 1, right? Sometimes when we have these repeat situations, right, we need to kind of take a look at what our own energy, right? What kind of energy are we giving off, right? Because this more or less sometimes can even come across as desperation, right? And this, people can feel that. People can feel that energy. Let's see what else. What's next in love? What's next in love for pile 1? Actually, Spirit is telling me to use this other deck first, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I had to take a second to think which one I wanted to use instead, because I feel like Spirit's wanting me to, yeah, look at that. We've got mind games, cycles. We have third party that's flying out here as well. Okay, so the cycle says repeated patterns, learn to break free. Mind games, right? And to me, this would be that type of energy right here. The devil is a very, or can be, a very emotionally manipulative type of energy here, right? Because the Knight of Wands vibes gives off that very, like I said, very intense, very passionate. It has more of a love 'em, leave 'em type of mentality here. Okay, so we've got mind games, cycles, repeated patterns, learn to break free. We have third party here, which for some of you, like I said, this type of archetype could be someone who is not about settling down. They could be dating other people. That could be leaving you feeling very confused. You know, commitment may not be something that this person is looking for. It could be that they're dating other people. May not be a good situation, right? So let's see. What is next in love? And then we also have pearls here. 1 in a million. Special love. What is next? And I feel like what's happening here is that if you, like I said, for some of you, might have a pattern, right, of attracting the same person over and over and over again, right? These Knight of Wands types. Like I said, check your own energy, right? Are we coming from a place of lack? Are we taking less than what we deserve? Accepting less, right? Not standing our ground, not sticking up for ourselves, not, you know, putting up with certain behaviors with people, like texting off and on and coming in and out of your life. So if you're learning to break free here, right, which is very possible, right, having a change, a shift of perspective to say, you know what, no more. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm not going to deal with these Knight of Wands types anymore. To me, this could be you releasing a lot of that energy here, right? Bringing things into balance for yourself to create some type of new beginning away from this type of energy, to align yourself with someone who is more in alignment with what you want. Okay. What is next in love? So maybe there are certain patterns, right? Because like I said, sometimes this could be ourself, right? Where we are in this energy here of the devil. You know, self-sabotaging types of thoughts, behavioral patterns that we might have ourselves in relationships, codependency, attachment, you know, that we need to kind of fix within ourselves, that we need to be able to break free from. Okay. Let's see what else. We have traditions here, morals, values, and family roots. And that's kind of where I'm feeling you're wanting to shift into. Something that is away from this type of energy, right? Into something that is someone that you want to actually build a life with. Okay? To create this new beginning for yourself. Okay, so let's see what else. What is next in love for pile number 1? We have obstacles, challenges, and struggles, right? So maybe you'll get better, you know, as we learn and go through these lessons. And some of you are like, I'm tired of lessons already. I can hear you right now in the comments. I'm already tired of these lessons, right? But they keep happening for a reason, right? There's something we're meant to really reflect upon and think about. What are we not seeing about the situations that we're going through when we're dating? Okay, what is some type of pattern that we keep repeating? Or maybe it's a certain person or a certain type that we're attracted to over and over again, right? Maybe it's a need for us to kind of take a step back and say, okay, what am I doing here? You know, am I focusing on a certain type, you know, regardless of, you know, how they are as a person, right? And I can, you know, resonate with that. I was a person before where when I was dating, I didn't care about anything else other than if they were good looking and they had a job, right? They had a job, and they were really good looking, you know, that they have a nice body, things like that. That was what my focus was. And it was like, I wonder why I was only meeting with these people here, right? But nothing serious, you know, where instead of I should have been thinking along the lines of somebody who can regulate their own emotions, someone who's good at communication, someone who knows how to move through challenges and struggles, someone who, when they get triggered with their past traumas or their past wounds, they don't run for the hills, but they actually say, okay, you know what? I'm going to work on this with you. We're going to work through this together. I see your wounds, you see mine. Let's work on this together. Okay? So let's see here. What is next in love for pile number 1? We have unlock here. And then we also have pieces. To me, this looks like a lot of like fragmentation, which might be why that temperance card is out of, or it's in reverse. So some of you, I'm kind of seeing here that you kind of have a situation where you could be with what's next in love for you. You could have, you know, some more dates that are not really the best, that are not really in alignment. But I feel like once you come to this place where you've had this change or this shift in perspective, which I feel is happening for you because it's here, that you're able to shift away from and maybe recognize, you know, this energy and be able to, in a way, break free from that, right? Because we have a cycle here that we're needing to break free from, repeated patterns. And that could be something that's very well creating obstacles or challenges. Whether this cycle is something that you keep yourself in, it's your own pattern of behavior, or it is the cycle that you have yourself currently in with somebody who's kind of like the Knight of Wands type, or that you keep going after the same type of person, same type of energy. Like I said, sometimes we need to look at our own energy. What is it within ourselves that is attracting that? Do we have our own abandonment wounds? Do we have a fear of rejection? Do we have, you know, emotional neglect wounds from childhood? You know, or is our dating life mirroring something within your childhood that you have to heal, right? A lot of what we go through as a child or even in our early dating life will reflect into our relationships, repeated lessons, okay? So to me, with the unlock here, I feel like there's something here that you are healing, releasing, you know, to help you to shift out of this energy here. So I don't feel like it's all bad, you know. I feel like there's definitely lessons here, you know, that you might be learning. You could meet, you know, maybe one, maybe two more cycles of dealing with this type of energy, but it's more or less about you learning to shift away from this energy, right, of the Five of Pentacles and holding on to things, maybe the way that you see, right, that there's no one out there for me and I'm going to be single forever and it's just not happening, right? We're holding on to that lower vibrational energy. So what are we manifesting with that, right? More lack, right? More scarcity, more of that same vibration. Universe responds to vibration, right? Are we a vibrational match for this 1 in a million special love with someone who's, you know, got some strong morals and values and wants something serious? Or are we still stuck in this type of energy up here? You know, whatever it is that you could be attracting or dealing with for some of you. Some of you could even be, you know, dealing or meeting with somebody who's in a third party or putting you into a third party situation, right? They could be married type of situation, which can also present some challenges here. Okay. But to me, this could be this next, you know, with especially with this Ace of Pentacles, creating some type of new beginning for you, a new start after you clear this, right? You can have something truly beautiful coming in, right? You're unlocking something in a way that this was something that was keeping you stuck, and unlocking something. And maybe that is like a huge epiphany, a realization that you have, you know, about something that you need to release or let go of within yourself, within your own energy. Okay. So let's see here. What is next in love for pile number, whoa. Okay. So we've got opposites attract. And it says, someone may enter your life who is very different from you. You will complement each other. We also have unspoken love. You or your partner may prefer not to profess your love right away. Could be out of a fear of rejection. Let's see what else. And then we also have power couple here. Two people who are equals and fiercely independent from one another, encouraging goodness in the world. And I feel like this is the silver lining of it all. Even though sometimes we can get super frustrated when we keep having unsuccessful attempts at finding the right partner, it's worth it, right? And it may be, like I said, hard sometimes for us to see, like, how is this supposed to help? How is this supposed to help me? How am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to learn, you know, from these experiences? But I feel like for you here, it's kind of moving beyond, you know, this type of cycle that you could be going through. And maybe you're unlocking something here, right? Maybe something is being unlocked within you, where you reclaim your power from these types of situations that you may have already experienced in your past that have been very painful, I'm sure. Okay, so let's see. So I feel like for you, there's light at the end of the tunnel, even though it may not seem like that yet. But like I said, when you come across Mr. or Mrs. Knight of Wands, be discerning, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Keep dating, keeping yourself open, until you're sure, right, about what someone's true intentions are, you know, paying attention to their own patterns of behaviors, you know, are they super intense, all up at once, texting and calling, and then all of a sudden it just, you know, goes away, you know, pay attention to those things, right? Don't miss the red flags, right? So you can catch things early on to say, okay, you know what? No, this one's not for me. What is next in love for pile number 1? Catfished. Oh boy. It says, I created a fake identity. I can't even talk today. I created a fake identity in order to lure you in. And this person is wearing a mask. I don't even know if people really catfish each other anymore, but to me, I'm just kind of looking this in a way that this is somebody who has a false sense of self, or somebody who doesn't have true intentions, right? They're wearing a mask here. Okay, that could also be, you know, maybe what the mind games are. Let's see what else. What is next in love? We've got work. Oh boy, you're so smart. I love that I can discuss work with you. Maybe some of you, it could be a love interest that you connect with at work. What is next in love for pile number 1? We also have young at heart. You make me feel like a kid again. We also have online dating. I'm excited to finally meet you face to face. We have a new discovery. Every time I see you, I discover something new about you. So maybe literally some of you could be discovering somebody new online. Maybe some of you, it's working with someone or somebody at work that maybe that you guys have unspoken feelings for. But watch, right? Watch for the mind games. Is what I would say with that. So let's pull these last messages for you, pile number 1. What is next in love for pile number 1? We've got perspective, and that's kind of what I'm seeing here with that hangman. Maybe a shift in perspective for you. We have unrequited, okay? That's a one-sided love situation, right? That would be your Knight of Wands. Devil energy. Some of you could find yourself in that situation, right? Where somebody is playing mind games. Somebody is not putting in the effort. Maybe it's a change of perspective where you're like, yeah, I need to let this go, right? Align myself with someone better. Okay, so we have sweetness here. Patience is now required. Relax and enjoy the sweetness of life. Let the universe take care of the details. Okay, so I would say try not to get frustrated and be patient, right? Be patient. We also have closed gate. Fate has closed the gate, no more to return. So maybe this is for some of you closing the gate to Knight of Wands type of people, right? I'm done with this karmic cycle. Thank you, universe. I don't need this lesson anymore. I get it. And then we have new love at the bottom. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm feeling like is happening for you here, is that there could be, you know, maybe some more lessons. Could be 1, could be 2, could be more than that. Depends on how we learn, right? How we look at ourselves, what our beliefs are, right? Surrounding love and our openness, our receptivity. You know, how many other wounded souls are we connecting with that are not ready to do the inner work? Are they emotionally mature? Are they, you know, can they communicate? There's so many other things, right, to think about when it comes to this. And we have to also think about our own energy, right, that we're putting out. Are we following or holding on to, attached to situations that are not giving us back what we need, right? So I'm feeling here, maybe this is something that you're discovering about yourself, you know, a perspective change or shift that you're having away from people, you know, from who are not putting in the effort. And you're like, okay, you know what? No more. I'm not going to chase people who are, you know, continuing to not give me what it is that I want or that I need, right? When we can learn that lesson, we open ourselves up into something better, more, you know, something more in alignment with you. You know, someone who's on the same page with wanting something. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here for you. Pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonate with the Moon Magic Tarot and this Prehnite crystal, let's get into your reading. So we're finding out what is next in love for you. For those of you that are single and looking, available, open to receive love. Okay. And kind of as I was telling pile number 1, we have to sometimes also do a little bit of an energy check within ourselves, right? What kind of energy are we putting out? when it comes to dating? Are you noticing any particular patterns of behavior that you might have that you need to change? You know, especially if you feel like I keep meeting the same person over and over and over again and nothing's getting better, nothing's improving. Also, where is our mindset at? You know, do we feel like, are we in a lack mentality? You know, thinking that, you know, love's not out there, there's no one exists. Or those of you that feel like I give up on love, it's never going to happen for me. You know, think about that vibration, right, that we're putting out. So let's see, pile number 2. What is next in love for you? Especially if those of you that are or have, you know, or currently maybe entertaining situations that are one-sided, or attachments to people from your past that are unhealthy, right? Or you cannot heal, or you feel like you're still attached or stuck to someone else. You know, what does that really say about your own energy as far as your readiness to be with someone new? Okay. Are we completely open, or are we closed off? Okay. So let's see pile number 2. What is next in love for you for the singles? Pile number 2, Spirit. Pile number 2, singles. What is next in love for pile number 2? We're starting off with the King of Cups. Okay. So we have water sign energy here, Page of Pentacles. Okay, this looks better than pile 1 was. Pile 1 was a hot mess. Let's see here. What is next in love for pile number 2? 7 of Wands. Four of Swords. We've got, what is that? Knight of Swords. What is next in love for the singles and pile number 2? Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. This looks like it's, some of you have like a busy dating life. Let's see here. What is next in love? The Star. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. No. Let's see. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So what I'm seeing kind of happening here, and it could either be, I'm feeling there's 2 people who are in 2 very different energies. So I'm feeling that this is going to be a need for you to be patient with the person. I feel like that is coming forward here, because I feel like some of you, what's next in love for you is you're going to be meeting someone. And I feel like there's going to be some really strong romantic feelings between you and this person. But I feel like it is a person who's going to really take their time, want to take their time. And I feel like it's because this person might have a fear of rejection, have abandonment wounds from their past. They feel like they could be someone who is wanting to take things slow. So that's kind of where I'm seeing, like, wanting to kind of go with the flow, I feel like, with this person. Now I'm seeing, what do we have? Earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We do have a strong Aquarius energy here. And we've got some water energy. There's also air here too. Some of you might be like dating, like going on dates, like where you're dating. You're dating, you're meeting multiple people, because there's a lot of court cards here. We've got the King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So it makes me feel like there is this difference where one person is someone who's very emotionally mature. And like I said, this can go either way. You could be the person who's very emotionally mature, or the person that you meet and connect with could be more emotionally mature than you are. You know, you could be the person who has reservations about moving too quickly into love. So take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing two different energies here of someone who is very grounded, very emotionally mature, but open and ready for love, where the other person could be someone who you do find there are challenges, and it's either your own challenges because you're the one that is the reservations here, or the other person that you could be connecting with could be someone who wants to kind of take their time, who doesn't want to rush too quickly. I'm feeling, because we have both knights here, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, and they are complete opposite when it comes to the speed at which they move. The Knight of Swords wants to move very quick. They're very decisive, very fast moving, where the Knight of Pentacles is like earth energy. I'm taking my time here. So someone could be like, I know what I want. I want, you know, a solid commitment. I'm all invested. I'm all in. And the other person's like, hold on a second. Give me a second. I need to feel into this type of connection. And I don't doubt that there's going to be, you know, an intense romantic energy between the two of you. I'm just feeling like one person might feel like, can we start slow? Can we start slow here? I feel like it could be a very healing connection for you, or even for this person, or the two of you kind of coming together to heal. And I feel like it could potentially be some abandonment one or rejection here. Okay. Very healing. So I'm definitely feeling like with the star being here, it is something that is a fated connection that's coming in next for you. Okay. But challenging, right? Because all connections, all relationships, they're teaching us something regardless, even if they are a soulmate, even if they are a karmic partner, a twin flame, we're still going to go through karmic lessons. It's part of our experience here on earth, right? No relationship, no connection, regardless of the label, is without its challenges. Relationships take work, right? Commitment to moving past challenges, to learning how to communicate, to, you know, resolving conflict, working together as a team, you know. And if you have someone who's a little, I don't want to say slower than you, but this to me kind of looks like there's this energy here of someone who's very confident. I'm sure what I want. I know what I want, and I'm ready to move forward. Where the other person could be like, I need to take my time a little bit. I want to make sure I'm making the right choice, the right decision. I like you. I could see myself falling in love with you. For some of you, it can even start off very slow, starting off like dating, friendship kind of thing with the person, and then developing into something beautiful. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing it's going to be a very healing connection for you, whether that healing is coming through for you. Maybe there's something this person is teaching you, you know, or you're teaching them. So yeah, I'm feeling there's going to be a need for you to have, maybe it's you that needs patience with the person, or it could be the other way around, in which the other person is very certain and very sure, like, I want to be with you. I want this to go far. I'm ready. And you're just like, pump the brakes a little bit. Like, let's, because with the Seven of Wands, yes, this is talking, it's a card of challenges and adversity, you know, but the Seven of Wands is also about us standing our ground and, you know, and persevering, right? Moving beyond the challenges, the obstacles, and going ahead with it. So some of you might feel that either you or the other person who has the reservations about moving too fast, too quickly, could be a little defensive, you know, like, let's not move so fast. Let's take our time and let's get to know each other and, you know, date, get to know one another and talk and communicate and make sure that we're in alignment with each other, you know. I'm also seeing here, like I said, for some of you, the Five of Pentacles, this is scarcity. This is lack mentality. It's abandonment, being ghosted, having been ghosted in the past, or, fear of rejection, fear of loss, you know, fear of being hurt, fear of being shut out by someone. And that could be something that you carry and hold on from your past connections or even childhood, or even the other person holds on to. Okay. Those of you that are actively, say, like dating, you're dating this person this week, you're dating the next person, going on a date with that person. I am seeing a lot of night energy here. A lot of night energy. So some of you, it could even be that you have things, a person who comes in who loses interest quickly. And some of you might go through that experience of being ghosted. Okay? Some of you, I'm seeing that. So, of course, that can be frustrating, Yeah, I am seeing that experience coming through for some of you, where some of you are like, I want something stable, I want something grounded, and something seems almost like it's too good to be true, it's coming in, and then the person ends up ghosting. Okay, so some of you might literally go through that. And I feel like, pay attention to the signs, the person's actions. What are they showing you? What are they telling you about where that person is at? How serious they're being about things? But some of you, yeah, I am seeing that experience here. But we've also got the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups can be a very romantic, beautiful energy. Someone who barely comes in, sweeps you off your feet, says all the right things. But of course, you want to be discerning, right? With anyone. Give things time and see how they kind of unfold. Okay. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing these connections that are coming in for you that are very healing. And sometimes they might be super painful, right? Lessons that we learn, but they're all something that are I feel like you're meant to go through, right? We're meant to heal certain aspects of ourselves with this. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands energy here, this is also a message for you to stand your ground and to set boundaries in relationships, right? Especially if you meet like someone who maybe comes in with some Knight of Swords energy here, or even the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords energy, where there is this intensity and everything's like super fast moving, right? That may also be a red flag, Like, is this person like saying things like way too upfront, too soon, like second date, and they're like, I'm in love with you, right? I don't know. To me, that's a red flag. Like, you don't even know me yet. We're only on the second date, and already you love me? So, because the Knight of Swords type of energy is very impulsive and can sometimes say things, do things, their actions are just like, I'm confident in this, I'm doing it, I'm making it happen. And then these people can be very quick to change their mind. I kind of like to think of the Knight of Swords as this energy that is a little flighty in terms of losing attention, losing their attention very quickly, or their attention is quickly drawn to someone else. They come in with this intense, fast energy, but then they can also be gone quickly, just as quickly, right? Or the same thing with the Knight of Pentacles type of person is very slow. So this, of course, can make you feel super frustrated. Like, why is this person taking forever? So that may also be a time for you to kind of reevaluate, reassess, what do I want? What am I looking for? Do these people that are coming in here, does this feel right to me? Do I feel like my needs are being met, or like this person is putting in the time, the energy into this? Okay. So yeah, but I'm definitely seeing, you have the star energy here. So I'm feeling that there is something, I feel like, profound for you that is coming in. Especially you've got King of Cups energy here too, which is beautiful. It's also someone who's very sensitive, very loving. I mean, both of these energies here, the Knight and the King. Very loving, very romantic. The King of Cups is going to be more or less your emotionally mature person. Someone who has a lot of care, compassion, empathy towards others. The Knight of Cups type is a person who wears their heart on their sleeve, and that could be you, you know, putting, giving your all into the relationships, everything you have, you know. So let's pull the Oracle and see what we have. What do I want to do first? Let's do this one. And we'll see, pile 2. And the start ultimately is something that's leading us, with healing. It's about us having faith and trust and belief in the universe guiding us towards our destiny. Okay? And some of you may even be meeting or connecting with someone who represents this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is about commitment, right? Solid, independent, nurturing, someone who's financially secure and stable. Like I said, there's a lot of court cards here. King of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So some of you, it could be like different people, that you date. Whereas the Page of Pentacles, if you're meeting this and it's an adult person with the Page of Pentacles, this might be your type of person who puts in the bare minimum. Right? Bare minimum into the relationship. And you could be the person who's Queen of Pentacles who's wanting to go all in. And that would be where you need to take some time with the Four of Swords, rest, reflect, take some time to think about things, and don't take less than you deserve, right? With that Seven of Wands. If this person ends up ghosting, abandoning, Knight of Swords type of flightiness, then, maybe that's a time for you to really think. The Knight of Pentacles is about slow and steady movement, which may also be the approach that you want to take here as well. Especially if you're wanting to align yourself with someone who wants what you want, right? You're on the same page. So let's see here. What is next in love for pile number 2? What is next in love for pile number 2? We have victory, success, rewards, and the spotlight. So this is Spirit saying here, you're going to find a victory in one of these connections, I feel like. Like I said, this looks like a lot of people. So some of you could be multiple people that you date and say, okay, I like what this person does or says, or I like this about them, but they're not really ready for a relationship. I'm going to go on a date with this person and see what they're about, So basically, to me, with the victory here, it's you're finding success in love with the star especially, right? Even if you have to weed through the ones that are not the right match, right? Until you find, and sometimes that's the way it works, right? We have to go through some lessons sometimes, always, always in love, to find the right person, right? Let's see, what's next in love for pile number 2? We have fast. What did I say? Mr. Knight of Swords. I'm going to put that right there. And then we have self-love. And we have a player. Who gets to be the player? I don't know. Maybe it's the Knight of Cups. They're a smooth talker. They can say all the right things. I don't know. But you've got a lot of people here, right? There's a lot of people here. So you want to make sure. And I mean, maybe it's the Page of Pentacles right there. Person who's putting in the bare minimum. Maybe a friends with benefits type of situation for some of you, right? You want to stay clear of. Fast moving player. Let's see. We also have surprises. Okay, so what's next in love? A surprise. There's a bunch of hearts in here. So maybe this is, I don't know. I'm thinking of this in a way like your text messages being full of people who want to go on a date with you, or many suitors, Many suitors coming in, surprises. It's a box of surprises, which may or may not be good, right? You want to be discerning with what Spirit is bringing to you, what the universe is bringing. Making sure that you're not looking with rosy colored glasses, but you're seeing people for who they really are. I don't know. That kind of looks like we're opening Pandora's box of all these people, right? Let's see what else. What's next in love for pile number 2? Universe is like, surprise, it's another player. What do you think? No, thank you, universe. We got the good luck card here. We've got that. Look at that. Make believe, fairy dust, imaginary, false, too good to be true, right? So you want to make sure, take your time, baby steps, right? Knight of Pentacles. Let's see. We also have dreams. Maybe this is a need for you to pay attention, right, to your dreams. What are they telling you? Our dreams are, you know, a reflection of what's going on in our subconscious mind. Is it fears? Is it insecurities? Is our dreams trying to give us a warning sometimes about someone? You know? Especially, yeah, pay attention, I feel like, to your dreams. Okay. Let's see. And then we have a celebration, good times and get-togethers. And then we have a reflection here. Evaluate, reflect on actions and thoughts. And to me, that is you reflecting on actions and thoughts maybe of the other people, right? That you're dating, connecting with, meeting. But what I do like that you have here, of course, you have a box of heart surprises there. Maybe there's a player in there. Maybe it's one to teach you like to love yourself more, right? Maybe it's somebody who needs self-love to work on themselves. You know, but I would say with the fairy dust here, make sure, right? You're not, someone's not keeping you stuck in an illusion. You see people for who they are, but you have victory here, good luck, and celebrations. So to me, I kind of look at this as you, I feel like some of you, all of you that chose this pile have a lot to offer and you deserve the best, you know? Don't settle for less. And that's what I'm feeling kind of like with that Seven of Wands energy. Don't back down, you know, from what you want. And if someone is not able to rise and meet you at your level and give you what you need, let him go. It's not worth it for you to lower your standards, lower yourself to take less than you're deserving of, you know? Okay, so what do I want to do? Let's do pile 2. What is this? We have intellectual affair. It says there will be a strong intellectual bond, a love influenced by logic. Overanalyzing could be an issue. Might be Mr. Knight of Swords or Mrs. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords would be more of an intellectual type. That could be an air sign. Unless you're the air sign. We also have it's complicated. Many external factors are complicating this relationship, making it difficult to take things to the next level. That's when you're like, next. Who's next? Right? Next heart in the box. Let's see what we got. We also have long haul here. Your love interest may be in it for the long haul and willing to go through it all with you. That's what we're looking for, right? Enjoy the journey. Someone who's going to be there, ups and downs, who's not going to back down, who's not going to go hide in a bush somewhere because they're too afraid to face their fears and insecurities. You want someone who's going to be right there with you, right? Okay, let's get one more. 2 more. We have choices. Yeah, we see choices here in pile 2's reading today. 2 or more will be vying for your attention at once. You'll have to choose which one to pursue. Okay, and we also have marriage. You will either take your relationship to the next level or you will get married. There's so much to celebrate, right? So to me, like I said, this is you kind of like weeding through the ones, right, that are not a match for you and holding out for what it is that you want, right? Holding out for what it is that you want and being successful at it. So moving through these connections, I'm seeing sacred bond at the bottom. You will have a spiritual connection that will allow you to see yourself through the person you love. Okay? And to me, that is more of the King of Cups type of person. The star energy, beautiful. It's about, you know, like I said, trust, faith, destiny, spirit leading you, right? Of course, yes, you might have to weed through some people who are not necessarily the right ones, some lessons to learn along the way before you align with this here. But some of you, you're on your way here. Okay, let's see. Pile 2, we have planning. I did a lot of research and preparation for our date. Wow, that's someone who's putting in a lot of effort, right? Not just let's Netflix and chill. This is someone who's planning something, right? Taking their time, wanting to impress you, wanting to show you they care. Okay, let's see. We also have butterfly feelings. You give me butterflies and make my heart race. Let's see. Ooh, we got broke here. I don't have a lot of money, but I have a big heart. Let's see. Maybe that could be that Page of Pentacles right next to that King of Cups, right? We have taking it slow. Don't want to mess things up. It says slow down. Slow down. Okay. So let's pull our last messages here. Pile 2 and see. What is next in love for pile number 2? Okay, so we have discord. We have divine time. So I'm feeling for some of you with the discord here, it could definitely be, right, some challenging energies here, especially with that 7 of Wands we had. But with divine time here, I feel like Spirit's saying, have faith, it's coming. Love is coming. And we've got something beautiful here with the marriage, the sacred bond, the good luck, the victory, success, and a celebration, right? We have illusions, and that's what we want to move through, right? Anybody who's giving you the fairy dust, okay? Dead end, right? That's what we want to get out of the way, be done with it. And then we have the royal crown at the bottom. It says this love brings honor and recognition. Okay. That is something worth, right? In my opinion, even though these lessons are painful sometimes, going through them and saying, okay, now I see why I had to go through this, right? To be with this person, to meet this person, to align with this person, you know? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with the orange calcite and the, I believe it's Wild Moon Tarot, I will put the link for this down below for you guys. So we're doing what is next in love for you. So we're going to see what is coming in, who's coming towards you, what is happening next in love for those of you that are single and looking, available, open, ready to receive love into your life. Let's see. Pile number 3. What is next in love for you? What is next in love for pile number 3? What is next in love for pile number 3? Ace of Wands. That looks promising. We have, Knight of Wands. We don't want the Knight of Wands. Give us something good. Let's see. We have the Tower. I don't know, pile 3. We'll see. Okay, so we have, yeah, Five of Wands. Boy, this Knight of Wands, I feel like, has made an appearance in every single pile. What is that really saying about collective energy that we're reading into? Lots of Knight of Wands types out there. The Death card. Okay. Okay, so when I'm looking at this just like this, I'm going to pull more cards, but when I look at this, this looks like to me like something that comes in someone who's coming in hot, and then we've got to crash and burn. That's what this looks like to me. Intense chemistry, attraction, fiery, just magnetic, unexpected, like, oh my goodness, this person is so hot, like I feel so attracted to them, I feel so, all of that. But then Five of Wands, which is conflict, differences, challenges, incompatibility. The Knight of Wands type is not so much about commitment. So this, yeah, looks to me like a crash and burn type of thing. Something short-lived, could be fun, could be exciting. It could be a transformative connection for you. Something that looks promising, it's got potential, but then it's not so much. Something you need to release, something universe will give you signs about letting this person go. Okay. Let's see here. What else? What is next in love for pile number 3? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we got another ace here. Another start, beginning. Let's see. Bring us something good. We've got the Emperor. There we go. Something better. What is next in love for pile number 3? The Queen of Cups. Okay. So this, maybe for some of you, this could be like 2 different people that you have coming towards you. One of them, I would say throw them back. Throw them back. And then we've got something else better, I feel like, coming in. What is next in love for pile 3? The Magician. Come on, Spirit. Let's see. What is this? 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this is basically Spirit saying you're going to have a choice here. You're going to have a choice. And I'm seeing at the bottom, we've got Justice and we've got the Star. Okay, so I'm feeling that these connections, although one of them doesn't look so hot up here, it makes me feel like both of them are equally important for you. Okay, because we have Justice and the Star. And when I'm looking at this here, it kind of makes me feel like you're needing to weigh your options here with the 2 of Pentacles, having to really compare which person you feel is ultimately going to be the better match for you. I feel like both of these connections are fated in a way that you're meant to experience both of these situations, okay? I feel like they're important for your soul's growth here. One of them could be very karmic, helping you to clear out a karmic energy, karmic cycle. Some of you, this can even be serving as a catalyst for awakening for you, like changing, shifting away from, helping you to transform, okay? And then I'm feeling here with the Star energy, it's going to be a very healing connection. Many of you, you could even be meeting your life partner, okay? A life partner, someone who is a fated connection for you, someone that you do end up being in a very serious, committed partnership with. But I'm feeling a lot of this has to do with you moving through this energy up here. So this feels like it's 2 separate connections, okay? And I feel like your intuition will tell you which is the right one. And a need for you to truly be honest with yourself about what it is that you really want in your life and what you're looking for. because I feel like Spirit's saying here, you're manifesting love and you're manifesting your spouse, your person. And so you might need this, or you do need this up here, okay? Even though it could be very, like I said, crash and burn, but I feel like this is something that's going to be very transformative for you. Clearing, I'm feeling like a karmic contract with someone. And after that, there is this other person that's coming in here, the Emperor, okay? Or even Queen of Cups energy here. Is something far more beautiful that you are very much deserving of, pile 3. So yeah, I'm feeling with the Two of Pentacles, this is Spirit saying you'll have a choice here. Choose wisely, okay? Choose wisely. We have Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio. What else is here? Capricorn. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. What else? Capricorn, we already got that. There's some water sign energy here too. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But yes, this looks like Spirit maybe bringing in a person here who is feeling very much, I feel like they're very much attracted to, okay? I don't doubt the intensity that you will feel. This person could come in very unexpected, but I'm feeling there's a lot of challenges, a lot of conflict, a person who's not wanting to settle down. This will be something that you need to release and let go of. There's transformation that's coming from that, healing that's coming from that. It may even be, like I said, serving as a catalyst for you to really heal and become this better version of self that is ready for love. I'm just looking at this Emperor card here. There's this like little bird that's sitting on this little branch here, and the way that he's just kind of like reaching over, and like it's so sweet looking at the Emperor. Almost like this is your future person's spirit guide. Like, are you ready? Are you ready for this love that's coming in? Yeah, I'm feeling this is something beautiful that you're manifesting, but we've got a little situation up here that I feel like, you know, you're coming in with they're two very different energies. One, like I said, I feel like is a very karmic situation. It could be something you're currently dealing with right now. Okay. Could be something some of you are dealing with right now. There's a need for releasing that. If there is a situation that you're dealing with right now with a person who is non-committal, who that you're finding yourself in a place where you're feeling challenged and there's so much conflict that you keep trying to make it work, trying to make it work. And it's like, universe is like, no, let go. This is not the right person. This is not them, right? The Tower is something that happens by divine intervention, you know, to give us a shakeup, to, you know, rock our world a little bit, to get us to break down the old self, to release old belief systems, to, you know, release things or people or situations that are not in alignment with us, you know? So I'm feeling here with Justice and the Star, many of you are healing or clearing here a karmic cycle, karmic partnership here that you could be currently dealing with, or someone that you're still needing to release. Some of you, this could even be someone you're still holding on to from your past. And if that is the case, you know, there's something energetically releasing this person. Okay, releasing. Some of you are like literally trying to manifest your future spouse, your partner, your long-term partner. And there's this energy here that you're needing to let go of karmically, okay? To align with your destiny here with the Star. It's beautiful, okay? But the Two of Pentacles, yeah, that is a need for us to create more harmony, more balance. That could be something within inside of yourself, healing, nurturing, loving yourself. You've got someone coming in who's wanting to be supportive of you, provide for you, take care of you, you know, be a person who's a strong, creating a strong foundation for you. Something long term, someone who has, you know, I feel like strong values and believes, you know, in tradition and wants to put forth the effort. Okay, new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. And okay, so what do I want to do? I want to pull some oracle here. Let's go into this one here, pile 3, and let's see. Pile 3. Yeah, some of you are definitely meeting a life partner here. Okay, pile 3 spirit, pile 3 singles. What is next in love for pile 3 singles? Pile 3 singles. Pile 3 singles, spirit. What is next in love for them? We've got the rainbow, bad vibes clearing up. We've got traveling here, long distance, new faces, new places. We've got self-love, taking care of me now. Healing, recovery from traumatic events that caused pain and suffering. Okay, we like that. Healing. Clouded, misunderstandings, judgmental, confusion. And that to me is kind of like what you're releasing and letting go here. A cycle that you're clearing or maybe healing from. We have surprises. Traditions, there we go. Traditions, morals, values, family roots. Like I said, somebody that wants something solid. We have pieces here, which to me, because we have healing, self-love, it is going to be a connection that's very healing for you. Okay. We have reaching out here, seeking attention, planning to meet up. And we have temptation. Temptation. That could be that Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands type of character. Okay, so 2 of Pentacles, Spirit saying here, you have a choice. You have a choice here. Let's do these ones here. What is next in love for pile number 2? Mixed signals. A lover is unsure of what they want, sending you mixed signals, causing great confusion. Maybe it's best to move on. Okay. And then we have a blast from the past. An ex or on again, off again lover may come back. Is it worth revisiting the past? No, it's not. We have social expectations. Keeping up the outward appearance, but inwardly wasting away is not fair to you or your partner. Learn to let go. Okay, let's see what else. We have protected by love. Your partner will be protective of you, feeling an obligation to take care of you. Just be sure it's not possessiveness. Okay? And I would say the Emperor would be more protective. Let's see. What is next in love for pile 3? We have outdoors. Let's enjoy the outdoors. Keep it simple and fun. Maybe it's a person that likes outdoors, maybe hiking or camping, hunting, fishing, I don't know. And then we have a serial dater here. I like to date many people. Don't take it personal. We don't want that one, pile 3. Let's put that one back. We have only you. You're all that matters to me and the only one I'm pursuing. And then we also have sincerity here. I have good intentions. Learn to trust me. Okay, so yes, 2 very different energies. right? We've got serial dater here giving you mixed signals. Maybe for some of you it's an on again, off again. This is where Spirit's saying, let's be done with it, right? Let's close this cycle so we can align with someone better, okay? Emperor would be more or less more commitment type of person, okay? Someone who wants to build a life, potentially family, marriage for some of you. What is next in love? Wow. This one just flew right out. Look at that. Marriage. I love it. Okay. We've got a triangle. A third person or energy disrupts this love situation. Oh no. Maybe this for some of you, if it's a person who serial dates or an off again, on again ex. Some of you could be in a love triangle, or this person putting you in a love triangle situation. Let's see here. What is next in love? Chemistry. We also have heartache. Pain and distress will only come from this love. Best to protect your heart. Yeah, so Spirit's definitely kind of bringing in a little bit of a warning there, right? Of something you're needing to release and let go of. Whether it's someone you will be meeting or somebody that's in your life currently that you need to just cut the cord already. Okay? We have snowflake crystal here, and it says this love bond is unique as a snowflake once in a lifetime. That's what we want here, right? Only you, sincerity. They're putting in the solid, dedicated effort into this and bringing something in more grounded and much more stable. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. And I feel like your pile was like so just not as complicated as pile 1 and pile 2. They were like a lot. But yours is like straightforward. We got 2 situations going on, and here you go. Your decision, your choice. Choose wisely. Okay? But you've got something very beautiful. You have something very beautiful coming in. So that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.